Hello, creative journalers, and welcome to Habit, Heart, and Possibilities. This channel is all about journaling, gentle productivity, cozy routines, reading life, and creative planning. If that sounds like your kind of space, tap that like button so YouTube knows to share this with more creative planners like you. Today, we're continuing our Gentle Art of Journaling series. One of the biggest obstacles of journaling is the idea that we have to do it perfectly. But journaling was never meant to be perfect. Today, we're creating a simple spread that reminds us that writing can begin anywhere. So, at the heart of journaling is a simple conversation between you and the page. For example, if it's easier, I recently started naming my journals. So, this one, based on the ivy around it, I named Ivy. So you could start off by saying, "Hi, Ivy. I don't know what to say today. You know, I'm not sure what to write today." Often, it's the most honest place to begin. You don't need to write every day. You don't need to fill an entire page. Instead, begin with the smallest possible commitment, a single sentence. So let's get started here. I'm going to do, as usual, the three in the middle, front and back. I am using Archer and Olive products. I have the papers and the washi from the last subscription box. Now these are perforated, so they should tear out easily, but that doesn't always happen. So try your best, and if not, you could always cut it to work. I'm not always good at working Oh, it worked great this time. Sometimes you have to have the right finesse to do it, and it's all about the operator. I might pull out one page of each just to have that done ahead of time. Well, I seem to be doing it well. Of course, it doesn't mean that every page is going to come out well, because I don't know if you noticed, this one didn't do so well. I am, of course, going to need more than one of each, because there are more than that. Let's see if I can get a good one of this one. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna put that aside for a second. Right here. Alright, so we're gonna do, starting with this page with the blue. And give it a little space so that there's that back page you can still be able to see once we do it. So these are going to be like waterfall tabs, I believe. We're not going to do anything fancy. It's a simple spread. That's what we're doing. Still a little crooked, but like I said, we're not looking for perfection. In most cases, when you're first starting off with the journaling, you're probably not going to be doing this unless this is what motivates you to write. Some people choose a structured planner. Some people choose something that has sections and prompts, or a blank notebook like this. But the best journal is one that feels inviting when you open it and makes you curious to write. So if this is something that makes you curious enough to write, then that is what you do. So my idea with these is to give you other places to write so that it doesn't make you feel like you're writing um like you have to write a full page. You can write a page here or a thing here, 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 in many different spots. See, the whole reason, like in other areas where you see I've written lines here, but I haven't written lines here, because some cases I will I'll put the lines down and I'll start writing, but then I'll only get to a certain point before I'm like, okay, I'm done writing. And then I'll change the color for the next bit of writing. So I may not do a full page and the color will change halfway through the page. I don't know if I have any examples of that, but because I tend to write a lot, but yeah, no, they're all pretty much full page. But I've been doing this for a while and that's just the way it comes out. But yeah, so I can also do it like this. Yeah. But that way you have options. Like I said, this is a very simple spread for somebody who's just starting. A reminder, don't do what I'm doing and do it right over, put the glue on it while you're right over the top of your paper there, because most likely you'll get it on here and the pages will stick together. And yeah, don't do what I just did. So now we're going to do the next one and pick the next color. Let's pick up the next thickest one there, because I have a lot of space there. So in your journal, you might include things like reflections, lists. You can even add sketches. You can put down, paste in photographs. And I know nobody says photographs anymore. You say photos, right? Ugh, dating myself. Um, Random observations. All those sorts of things just, they belong. They do belong in your journal. So don't worry about what belongs in a journal and what doesn't. Anything that comes to your mind belongs in your journal. That's what it's for. Writing whatever comes to your mind. I like to write gratitude lists every now and then in my journal. Maybe we should add one of those in here on one of this. Maybe we'll do that on one of these little pages. I'll make sure one of them is a gratitude list. You can do that too. Add little, when you make a spread like this, add little pages like this and put a little prompt on each page for yourself. And then use the rest of the page for your rest of your usual journaling. All right, let's do this color next. This is the next thickest one. And we're going to put it right along here. Um, but the thing to remember is to just start. So a journaling practice becomes sustainable when it feels gentle. So instead of asking yourself to write every day, you might ask a simpler question. When do I naturally feel like writing? Hmm? Is it in the morning when you're having your cup of coffee before you go to work? or everybody else in the house is sleeping, or is it in the afternoon? Pay attention to when you like feel most motivated to write. It's not meant to be a measure of discipline. Eh, It's a place to return to when you want to listen to your thoughts. Oops, I think I'm going to have to cut the end off of this one. There we go. Those are the 3 pages. Now, you do the back side of them and the front and back page. So, what should I put back here? I probably should use this one because I haven't used that one yet. And I'm going to give it some space, some white space on the other side. It should go over here. And again, give it some space on the end. Mhm. Okay, so now let's get some papers on here. Mhm. Let me put this one down here, like this. And this one up here. There we go. That page is done. And then on the back of this one, I should probably put this. Other things I've done in my journal is listed all the things I did that day. Mhm. Sometimes you just don't know what to write. You can also use it to track your symptoms or emotions. You just write, I feel tired. Okay. This one. That box is really crooked. But like I said, doesn't need to be perfect. Does not need to be perfect. All right. Here we're going to do a and I'm going to stick it here. All right. Just do the corners. we go. That's the gratitude list right there. So this is our simple spread. So you have plenty of places to write. Small things, large things. You don't have to write a lot. You don't have to write a little. Gives you options. As a beginner, remember, the most meaningful journaling practices begin quietly, not with perfect plan, but with a single honest sentence. And from that sentence, a rhythm slowly grows. So tomorrow's blog post explores how to begin the journaling without pressure and create practice you can return to gently. So thanks for being a part of this cozy corner of habit, heart, and possibility. If you enjoyed today's video, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you never miss a new journaling and gentle living video. And tell me in the comments, because I always love hearing from my creative community. And I'll see you soon.